If you are feeling behind in the garden this year, you're not the only one. You can see behind me I have a pretty big empty garden right now at the beginning of June. And unfortunately, I just have not had the time or the mental space to plant a garden this year. I have 2 tomato plants with a few almost ripe tomatoes. I have 3 pepper plants that survived the winter. Here in the Central Valley of California, we have pretty mild winters, and if we're lucky, we can leave our peppers in the ground and they will survive the winter and just come back in spring and look as healthy as ever. Sometimes I actually dig them up and put them in the greenhouse for the winter, but this last year I did absolutely nothing. I just left them in the garden and I got lucky. So I have 3 pepper plants, and now I have a pile full of plants that I picked up at the nursery because I did not get any of my own seedlings started on time this year, and I'm just now, beginning of June, planting somewhat of a garden. I have some peppers, sweet basil, marigolds, and I'm just like looking right in front of me at what I have in the back of Cooper's Gator, and there's not that many things, but I'm getting what I can in the garden. I'm gonna plant some squash and cucumbers and some other things from seed, but those are the transplants I had that I would have liked to have started myself, but I did not. But anyways, I tell you this today in this quick kind of tutorial video that's gonna be very short and sweet, hopefully, and unedited. I'm gonna post this just so that I can get the word out there. But I want to give you a bit of encouragement because I know for myself, even though we have a really long growing season, here in the Central Valley of California, we can basically grow all of our warm season crops up until the 1st of November. So we have months ahead of us. But because I didn't get things in the ground right when I could have at the first sight of spring when the days were consistently warm, I now feel super behind, and it almost makes me feel like I can't plant a garden at all, which is totally not true. For many gardeners in the US, gardening is just getting started. But for us here, where we have a really long growing season, I have noticed that if we don't get a garden in March or April or even May, we feel defeated, we feel behind, we feel like we just can't get a garden in the ground. But that is very far from the truth. In fact, there's still so much to grow. And if you've ever heard the term succession planting, that is when you plant crops throughout the whole summer. So you have various ages and stages of plants so you can have that continuous harvest all year long. And if you just are getting started right now for the first time, that is totally fine. Because I feel like if we had something in the ground already and it was growing well, the thought of going out and planting again feels correct, and it feels like something that we should do. But if we don't have anything in the ground, we just suddenly feel like we can't do anything. But that's not true. And so I want to encourage you. Sorry, I've got Cooper right here in the background. Like I said, I'm not going to edit. So I got Cooper right there driving. If it's loud, I'm going to post this video as is. Okay, video is resumed. Cooper is driving his Gator home, so I'll make this quick. Anyways, there is still so much time to grow, but I feel like sometimes we need that bit of encouragement, someone else to be alongside of us doing the gardening thing at the same time. And so I am hosting a spring to summer garden challenge. I want you to be one of the first ones to know about it. It is going to be June 9th through 11th. We're going to have a live teaching on Zoom each afternoon. And then we're going to have Q&A at the end so you can ask all your questions in real time. And if you can't make it live, there will be limited time replays available, or you can upgrade for lifetime access to everything. But I'm going to make all the replays available through the weekend so that if you want to binge everything over the weekend, you can still do so for free. It's 100% free to join. I just want to help give you that encouragement that I know I need myself, and when I can help others get back out in the garden and plant what they can plant, it just feels a lot more exciting for me, myself, and hopefully everyone who joins. So if that is something you'd like to join, I'm going to put the link below. Just check it out. I would love for you to join. We've hosted a fall challenge before that was an absolute hit. It was so much fun. We had thousands of people join who got to plant their fall garden. And the difference with fall and spring is that fall, we kind of feel like it's the end of the season. We're burnt out from summer. But in this transition from spring to summer, I feel like we have this feeling of guilt, like we're behind if we didn't get things going, or maybe we already planted and things are failing and we just feel like we can't start fresh, but that is not the case. We can. So check out the link below. This is my garden in real time. There's really nothing in it. So my hope is that over the next few weeks, this garden will be fully planted. We will start harvesting before we know it. Here, I see Coop, he's coming back. There he is, coming back down the driveway towards Mom. So we got a few more minutes, but anyways, that's basically it. I just wanted to post this for you guys. The last video I posted was a little bit of a house update. I still plan on adding a few things, adding future videos, letting you guys see the behind the scenes of the new little farmhouse, which if you guys want to peek a little bit right now, it is right over there. And then here's garden. So Anyway, that's it for today. I hope to see you guys at the Spring to Summer Garden Challenge. I will chat with you soon.